So what is up, YouTube? It's Ty, and today we're here with a slightly different video than normal. Today we'll be talking about thumbnails and how to make good thumbnails for free, and they are pretty quick and simple. So if you guys are new, please be sure to smash that subscribe button. I would like to hit 105 subscribers today, so yeah, it's pretty cool. So as you know, just yesterday, I just hit 100 subscribers, which is super cool. Thank you guys so much. So as you can see, I think a big part to that success was thumbnails. Thumbnails are often underrated. Basically, what thumbnails do is they entice your viewer to click on them. So say someone gets shown a video of yours. If you have a bad thumbnail, they won't click on it. But if it has a really nice and playful and colorful thumbnail that sticks out to them, they are going to want to click on your video, and that gives you a view and possibly a subscriber. So yeah, this is the website I use to make my free thumbnails. It's called Pixlr.com. I am not sponsored, I promise. So if you want free, you use Playful Pixlr X. So yeah. So then you hit the create new button. As you know, you should always be using web 720 pixel for your thumbnail. And I'm just going to call this thumbnail. So, and then you hit create. So here you are with your thumbnail background, or your thumbnail. So the first important part to any thumbnail is background. So obviously you want to pick a good background. I always have one on handy back in my camera roll. Up here is this blue one. I really love this blue one. Now, something I always do to my backgrounds is you go to this little filter tab right here, and you always turn clarity way down and blur way up. So I do this so that the thumbnail, or the background of the thumbnail, doesn't pop out too much. So, yeah. So the next important part to a thumbnail, of course, is picture. This is probably the most important part of a thumbnail. So say I'm making an NBA Live mobile thumbnail. I'm just going to search up let's say it's about the 102 James Harden that just dropped. So I'll say 102 James Harden card. So I'll look at images, and hopefully, I don't know why I just said the word hopefully so many times, but yeah, hopefully I can just find a picture. Here, for example, I know this isn't my picture, but I'm going to crop everything out to the point where it's just what I would have gotten if I went into the game and took a screenshot. So once you're here, you're going to obviously go to images, and then you use browse if it's your picture, and it's my picture, or not my picture, but it's in my camera roll. So, and then, since obviously we don't want this guy in our thumbnail, we're going to start using the crop tool. So make sure you have the right layer selected. The layers are found on the right side. So make sure you have the layer that you want to crop selected. And then there are two different types of crops that I normally use. It's the magic cutout crop and the draw cutout. So the magic cutout, basically, if you tap one color, it makes that whole color go away, which is good for big areas like the orange. But then for the letters, it doesn't work so well because you have to tap on every individual letter. And as you can see, it still leaves some stuff behind. So then that's when you go to the draw cutout, and you just start drawing all over it. You can change the size if you want. Get out as much as you can. So as you can see, we did kind of mess up the picture a little bit when we started tapping a lot. So then you can go back. You change to keep, which basically means you can make the editor keep whatever it took out by drawing what you want to keep. So as you can see right here, that's pretty good. I know it's not necessarily exactly what oh shoot, I just undo. So now you can change the size by hitting the little arrows right here. That'll just change the size of the card. Say I don't want it that big, so I just want it like right here. So the final important part of a thumbnail is text. As you can see, you just kind of hit the text button there and there. So in the text option, you type whatever you want. So I'm going to say NBA Live Mobile. I spelled live wrong. Live Mobile. So then, obviously, I like to bold it normally because that just gives it a better look. Now, fonts. There are a lot of fonts to pick from, and sometimes it's hard to confuse. I'm just going to set you guys straight here. For almost every thumbnail I ever make, I use Daddy Day font. It's really nice and thick, and it looks like a type of font that you'd find in a thumbnail. Next, I often adjust size. So like, say this is the size I want, and then I can kind of stretch it out. So it's like that. So next you want to select font color, or not font color, text color. And I like to do normally a yellow or a red or sometimes a white, because I use this blue background. So I think yellow, red, and white really contrast nice with this blue background that I almost always use. I hate how this works on mobile, but if you guys are doing this on a computer, it's a lot easier. So yeah, normally color is the last thing I do because I'm on mobile. But if color isn't the last thing you do, whatever. Next, you can X out a text, and this is, in my opinion, a pretty average thumbnail. Now, obviously, it doesn't have the type of thing that I normally put, just because this isn't really a thumbnail for my video. So once you have this thumbnail, you're set to go. Just add it into your YouTube video using YouTube Studios, is what I use at least. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you find it informational, like and subscribe. I know I don't normally do this type of video, but maybe I should do it more often. If you like tips with Ty, is what I guess I'm going to call it, leave a like. If this video can get to 10 likes, I'll post another tips video. I'll make this a weekly thing maybe. So yeah, like and subscribe. Peace out.